I've been a Photoshop artist now for about over 10 years, professional graphic designer since 1976. And it is very easy. And I think we've seen a lot of these signs that, a lot of them provided by, especially recently to the NAACP, by Think Progress. A lot of those signs were Photoshopped. I know how to do it, I can spot it. Difference of resolution. You would think that some people at your station and other stations in the media would have people who could pick that out, but to come to this event still with the racist signs thing, where you have people who actually bring signs in, stick them up, so someone behind them can take a picture of them with a sign and then lower it, or in the convenience of your home, just put anything on a sign, and you're still falling for it.
Our job with Verify, of course, is to highlight all the fake stuff you see online and set the facts straight. Children are playing front and center in the political debate over immigration. This photo of a kid crying and locked in a cage is being widely shared. People claim that this shows a child detained at the border and put into a cage. So is that true? We got answers. Now, the person who initially tweeted it says he doesn't know the source of the photo. That's responsible tweeting, but I digress. Our Verify researchers traced this shot back to a protest in Texas, where activists showed what they claim is a simulation of what's happening on the border. Now, other photos show the toddler walking around and being held by an adult. Another circulating photo shows kids in orange jumpsuits with the caption, "I don't care how you try and spin it, children are not criminals and don't belong in cages." Now, using a reverse image search, we tracked that original photo back to 2014 when it first appeared in an article and video as part of a nonprofit campaign called Schools Not Prisons, about dialing back spending on prisons and the justice system.
When I grow up, I want to go to Stanford Law School so I can be in the Supreme Court. When I grow up, I want to go to the police academy and become a police officer.
When I grow up, I want to go to the California Institute of Technology and invent something more important than the internet.
When I grow up, I'm going to go to UCLA Medical School and be a heart surgeon.
Since 1980, the state of California has built 22 prisons and just one university. I wonder what they imagine we will be when we grow up.
So not a picture of detained immigrant children. So we can't verify. False. Both those trending images are not of actual detained immigrant children. Just goes to show, too, Leslie, the level at which somebody's going to tweet something without knowing the source of the photo. If you see something like that and it's not from a reputable source, always question the intent, the context, and the motive, because you don't know where it came from.
And it can take off so fast.
Indeed it can.
It is images like these that have now become a flashpoint in the Trump administration's zero-tolerance policy, calling for parents and their children to be separated if the parents have crossed the border illegally. And now, in a recording first obtained by ProPublica, you can hear the desperate sobbing of children from one day last week.
Bueno, aquí tenemos una orquesta. Faltaba el maestro, Ay, qué difícil. ¿De dónde son ustedes? ¿Y tú?
Guatemala.
No llores. Vas a llegar con... Mira, ella te va a explicar y te va a ayudar. ¿Cierto, Consu?
Le va a pasar con su consulado.
Papá. Con mi tía por lo menos para que después llegue mi mami.
¿Me puedes abrir alguien me cerró la puerta esa?
Que me venga a traer mi tía para llevarme la
Ella llama a tu tía si tú tienes número y habla con tu tía.
Tengo el número de ella.
Ah, pues ahorita ella te ayuda para que hable. Cálmate nada más.
No, papá.
Voy por aquí, niña.
Papá.
Cuando saquen la comida, ¿verdad?
Ay, no, papá. Para que me venga.
Ya voy a llegar yo cuando esté allá. Ya le voy a meter a comer.
Papá.
Si tiene una celda, me la da, por favor.
Ay, no, papá.
Tell us how you got a hold of this recording that purports to be audio of kids being separated from their parents.
Well, you can listen to it, and it's pretty clear what it is. I know the whistleblower. The whistleblower was just horrified by the sound of the children weeping, as is everybody else, and made a recording of it, and came to me for legal advice, and asked me if I would forward it to Ginger Thompson of ProPublica and release it to the public, and I've done so.
Before we go further, how can you really explain to us that this is an authentic tape? I was on a plane the other day and I heard children screaming, "Mommy" and "Daddy." How can we tell that it was recorded there at a facility?
Well, at the beginning of the tape, you can hear a heavy door clanging shut and people saying, okay, in Spanish, of course, it's, sort of getting the children together and stuff. All that I can really say is that Ginger Thompson of ProPublica did an amazing job.